Nearly 2 months after his death, the FBI has released hundreds of documents relating to O.J. Simpson and his 1994 double murder investigation.
Many of the files focus on evidence found at the scene and inside the infamous Ford Bronco. Carlos Granda joining us now with all the details. Carlos.
Well, decades after this crime occurred and 2 months after his death, there's still fascination over the O.J. Simpson case. And today the FBI decided to release 475 pages of documents which give new details of the investigation into the killings of Nicole Brown Simpson and her friend Ron Goldman.
It was the so-called trial of the century, and now we're learning how some of the evidence was gathered. The documents released today mostly focus on the investigation. It shows the FBI was very interested in the rare Bruno Magli shoes that were worn by the murderer. Detectives actually visited Italy to research the manufacturing and distribution of these shoes.
What probably the shoes issue is about is that because they were rare shoes and there wasn't any direct evidence of OJ at the crime scene, that they were trying to maybe match up some fibers that may have been left by shoes that he was wearing at the crime scene with these rare shoes that are made out there in Italy. So maybe they were trying to make that kind of connection. I don't think they made it, though, in the end, because we never heard about that in the trial.
Hundreds of other pages show details about the collection and testing of forensic evidence from the crime scene. One page shows a number of fibers recovered from the infamous white Ford Bronco. After all of that, O.J. Simpson was acquitted of the murders of Ron Goldman and Nicole Brown Simpson. The documents also include a memo warning at the time that due to the intense media interest in caption matter and the potential prejudicial impact that public dissemination could have on pending criminal proceedings, the following information should be handled on a strict need-to-know basis and should not be disseminated outside the FBI. Now that Simpson is dead, it's still a question, why was all this released?
I think what the FBI's message to the public is that even though we are releasing this information, and I'm sure many will find it interesting and read about it, but don't take it, I think, too much to heart. Don't try to create conspiracy theories about it. Please don't question the justice system. I think they're just trying to say, read this in moderation and take a very balanced view.
And on the FBI website, the documents were called Part 1, but there's no information if there will be a Part 2 or if anything else will be released at all. I'm Carlos Granda, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Carlos, thank you.